Hi there! Well, it is time once again for a favorites video. So this is going to be my January favorites. And to be very honest with you, this month it's been a little bit harder to come up with a batch of favorites for this video because I've had some disappointments this month. I've had a few things that I've purchased that I ultimately ended up returning, some things that I was very hopeful about, but that just didn't work out for me, that were just not at all what I expected. But I do have some things that really did work out for me, so I'm excited to share those, but I just don't have as much as I thought I was going to. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I always try to include a sort of non-beauty or household favorite when I have something I've been enjoying. And for the past, I'd say last part of December and all of January, I have been absolutely addicted to my new Keurig machine, and specifically these Cafe Escapes milk chocolate hot cocoa K-Cups. I absolutely love this. I was not sure how hot cocoa out of a Keurig was going to taste, because sometimes you kind of get that watered down taste from some of the packets and things like that. But a sample of one of these came in sort of the variety pack that we got when we purchased the machine, and I went nuts over it. I absolutely love it. I've been having one of these every single day. I'm not proud of that, but every afternoon it's been like a ritual for me. And as a matter of fact, I'm having it right now while I'm filming and getting ready to film. I just think it's really creamy and chocolatey and wonderful. So I've really been enjoying those. I'm already trying to think of what excuse I'm going to use when the weather really warms up, when we're in the middle of July, how I'm going to justify drinking hot chocolate every day. But I guess I'll worry about that when I get there. But for right now, I absolutely love these things. So I would recommend this if you have a chance to try it and you're a lover of hot chocolate or hot cocoa. The Cafe Escapes have been really, really yummy with some extra marshmallows on top. Okay, moving on to the beauty stuff. I have mentioned to you several times that I've really been impressed with the L'Oreal Advanced Hair Care line that's come out. And they've also come out with some new styling products. And I've only picked up one of those, but the one that I have picked up that I really enjoy is the L'Oreal Advanced Hairstyle Boosted High Lift Creation Spray. And it looks like this. It's a black canister with some purple on it, so that's how you'll know it if you see it. This is basically like a root lifter, and it's supposed to provide volume and lift to your hair. And I really think it does. I absolutely enjoy it. The first day that I brought this home, I flipped my hair over and I sprayed it underneath to try, see how the volume was going to work. And when I flipped my head back up, my hair was like out to here. It was huge. And I went, oh, maybe this is too much. Maybe it's too much of a good thing. But I just gave it a few seconds to dry. It dries very quickly and you can brush right through it. It is a firm hold and it does its job, but it's not sticky at all, which to me is really important. I don't like a hairspray that's really sticky that you can try to brush through and your brush or comb just sticks in it, and it gets tangled and painful and just a mess. It breaks your hair. So this has been pretty impressive. It says instant lift and fullness, strong hold for back combing, and heat protection. So I've been just using this at the roots to kind of give my hair a little bit of lift. I don't really like to use mousse or gel. I found that never works for me, but I do like a drier sort of volume hairspray or something like that. So this has really been fantastic. I really like it. It has a nice pleasant smell to it. But yeah, this has done a really good job, and I really don't ever tease or back comb my hair, but just spraying at the roots has done a really nice job. So I would recommend that if you have a chance to try it out. There's been quite a few coupons rolling around for the L'Oreal products in the paper too, if you have a chance to see one of those. The next product I want to talk about is something that's a longtime favorite of mine, and I just repurchased it this month to use. As much as I love all the really heavy moisturizing body washes like the Dove Winter Care and things like that this time of year, sometimes that can build up on my skin a little bit. And although it's unpleasant to talk about, I have to be honest, I get some acne on my back and shoulders and chest and things like that. If I use those heavy moisturizers too many days in a row, it sort of starts to clog my pores a little bit, especially right here at the top of my shoulders and things. And I need something to sort of use in between on days to sort of clear that out and keep my skin from breaking out. So a favorite of mine for a long time has been the Aveeno Daily Moisturizing Body Wash. To me, this just has a very sort of fresh, comforting smell. It's just sort of a classic smell. I love it. I look forward to using it. I often travel with this because it's just like a reliable cleanser for your skin. It doesn't have, to me, it says it replenishes skin's natural moisturizer. I don't really feel like it's moisturizing. I would still use a lotion with it. But like I said, for just not having a lot of oils and extra things that sort of clog my pores on my body, I really, really enjoy this. And I just find the smell very comforting because it's been something I've been using for such a long time. And speaking of moisturizers, I have a new hand cream. I know it's an issue. But yes, I bought another one because I apparently can't help myself. And this has become a fast favorite. I've literally only had this for a few days and I just think it's wonderful. This is the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream. And this is something I had seen mentioned on a couple YouTube channels. I think most recently, it may have been a month or more ago, but it was on Michelle 1218's channel. She mentioned that she really enjoys this. She keeps it in her purse and has had really good luck with using this. And it was something that I never really was looking for, but I was at Sephora and saw it in the sort of travel section, and I remembered her mentioning that. It's something that I really wanted to try. This stuff is incredible. I know a lot of us really like the Soap and Glory hand cream because of the softness it gives to your hands overnight, and I have found that this feels the exact same way, but without that heavy floral fragrance. This does not have, it says it's fragrance free, I believe. It says it's safe for sensitive skin. I think it doesn't have any added fragrance to it, but the fragrance that it does have is very, very subtle. It has a little bit of eucalyptus as its very last ingredient, so you do get a little bit of that freshness coming through, but other than that, the scent is very, very mild, and I absolutely love it. I always feel like the Soap and Glory does a really good job of softening the hands, but as popular as that fragrance is for a lot of people, I just don't care for it. So this is kind of nice because I feel like I get that softness on my hands without having the fragrance that I don't really care for. This is wonderful. I can see why you would want to have this in your purse at all times, which is exactly where this is going after this video. And then another moisturizing product that I came across, actually I came across this on Instagram. It was not something that I found myself. One of the ladies that I follow on Instagram, I believe her name is Sherry from Lavender Me, but it's me with two E's on the end. So she puts up some great things on Instagram, and I saw that she had posted this. This is the Lipsil Be Smooth. And this is just a really great lip balm. The cutest thing about it, I have to say, one of the reasons that I was drawn to this immediately was this is how you, I don't know how you would say, this is how you push the product out, I guess. It has this little bee here on the side. So you just, I guess, advance the product. That's what I'm trying to say. You just advance it this way, like that. I just think that's really cute. You have to admit that's pretty clever. But besides the cute packaging, this is a really great lip balm. It has a mintiness to it. It's very protecting. It doesn't feel overly thick, but it is a little heavier so that you know that you're getting a really good moisture and protection on your lips. I absolutely love it, and as a matter of fact, I had to go find this because my husband has taken this one over, so I'm definitely going to have to pick up another one. He's a very loyal Nivea user, has been for a long time, and I brought this home and he gave it a try and he really liked it. He felt like maybe it was a little bit too large to carry in his pocket. Of course, if you're carrying a purse, that's no big deal, but I really love this, but he had taken this over and put this where I couldn't find it. I had to search it, I found it on his desk. But I'm going to pick up another one, and I also have seen coupons rolling around for these. I think it was $2.50 at Walmart, and the coupons I saw were for $1 off, so it's a really good price to give this a try. Nice, nice lip balm. And then the next product I have is something I've actually had for quite a while. I used it maybe twice, thought I just didn't like it at all. Gave it another go. I sort of mentioned this in a video recently. This is the, oh, I mentioned it because I picked up another one of these at Ulta. That's what it was. This is the Color Tattoo Eye Studio. This is from Maybelline, and this is in Tough as Taupe. So this is a cream shadow. It looks like this. I originally did not like this because I felt like it was ultra sticky and I couldn't get it to move around in my lids. And then I decided to go back and kind of get rid of the top layer and push through that and see if the product didn't get a little easier to work with after I got through the top layer. And that's what happened. So once I removed the kind of top protective layer, I got through to the bottom, and I really enjoy this as sort of an eye color base. So I'm wearing it today. I have Urban Decay Naked 3 Mugshot over the top of it. But this is a really nice cream shadow, especially to wear as a base and to layer colors over. And I bought Bad to the Bronze, I believe it was, the other day. But I'm really glad I gave this a second shot because I've been wearing this a lot this month, and now I really understand why people like it. I figured it had to be me because it's so popular that people liked it for a reason. So, okay, moving on, just a couple more products here. Another item that I have had for a while but really just started using a little bit more recently is the Rimmel Scandalize, and this is in the color taupe also. So this is a pencil. It looks like this. This is a really nice taupe color, and I'll explain to you why I like this so much. So here it is. It's very soft. It goes on like silk. It's a super silky eye pen. And why I really like this is because I like to line the underneath my lower lash line, usually with something a little bit lighter than my upper lash line. And I often use the MAC Satin Taupe, but you always have to get a brush out for that. And it's not like it's difficult to work with, but I just wondered if I could find something in pencil form. I believe a while back it was Kristen Game, I want to say, that mentioned this Rimmel Scandalize, and I did pick it up and I absolutely love it. I think it's very similar in color to the MAC Satin Taupe, but it's also really nice to work with because it's just a nice silky pencil, and I can just kind of go in really quickly, smush it with my fingers and kind of just buff it out a little bit, and it's quick, easy, and a really, really great color. So really, I'm going to encourage you to check this out if you have a chance. I believe I picked mine up at CVS. Again, it's sort of an inexpensive eyeliner, and for the quality of this, an excellent price point. And then finally, the product that I am loving the most, I'm not ready to do a full review because I just want to make sure I can give you all the best information, but I finally got the Urban Decay Naked Skin Ultra Definition Loose Finishing Powder. I showed this on Instagram. I have not had it that long, but I've been wearing it every single day. It is fantastic. Beautiful, beautiful finishing powder. It looks like this. The color I am wearing is Naked Light. I think that's a great color match. I absolutely love it. It is light as air. It is silky. It is a beautiful, beautiful formula. It feels like nothing on the skin. And I'm really enjoying wearing this with my lingerie de peau, the Guerlain lingerie de peau. This is a fantastic powder. I really am going to do just a whole video on its own about this because I really think it's worth doing by itself. But for now, I did want to mention that this has been excellent for me. So if you were considering maybe checking it out, I think it would be worthwhile to take a look at if you're at Sephora. I did order this online through the Sephora site when it became available through there, and I think it's been available on the Urban Decay site a little bit before that. So that is it. Those are all my favorites for the month of January. Hopefully February is a little bit better for me as finding some other products and things like that, but these are, I can't complain. This has still been a really good month. I really enjoy the things that I have. So I thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you very soon. Bye-bye.